Okay, we're getting the lag going. Excuse me. All right. Here we are. Here's the lag. Third, fourth place. No, wait. Second, third place match, right? And the lag looks like it's going to be taken by Danny Gokhul. This is a race to 6, one lost side, second, third place match. Amar Kang waits in the hot seat here at the Dickson Memorial Tournament, the Memorial Open 9-ball event at Family Billiards, sponsored by Delbert Wong, owner of Family Billiards, and brought to you by Rack and Roll Productions and Chris Williams. It's been a great event. And Danny's break. Ooh. Well, ends up dry, but safe on the one. Who did Mark II lose to? Do you remember?
Oh, Daniel, you know what? I'll have to go back to the brackets and double check. Mark II, you know what? Let me step away and I'll get you that.
All right, Danny Gokhul lost earlier today to Amar Kang for the hot seat match. So Danny has been essentially waiting cold to play the winner of the last 2 matches. 3 matches, actually. And Mark II lost earlier to...
You know what? This is nice. This is fate playing a hand in the finals. Mark II actually lost to Danny. Danny sent him to the loser side. So this might be the ideal opportunity for Mark to get back to the table and seek a little revenge.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is, well, you're absolutely right, actually. And as you can see right now, what's happening immediately unfolding is a safety battle. So Danny's not gonna give up right away. He's not gonna give up easy. He's gonna play a very patient game. He's taken a rest, and he's had a little time to think about focusing on this match. Mark II has basically been stroking it out with Deo Alpahora. He's a little bit warm right now, so he might be the one with the adrenaline pumping right now, which could be dangerous for Mark. I'm wondering if Danny's going to take on this one ball. I think he probably will. He's just trying to figure out a path to the 2, and it's not easy. Yeah, interesting approach. You're right, Chris. This will be a safety, I believe. He'll just play the cue ball, maybe up by the 4. Yes, that's what he wants to do.
Play safe until you get him straight. He's warmed up. But again, he's playing conservative. He knows that they've already paired up and he's gotten the best of Mark the first time, but he's not going to rest on his laurels on this one. He's going to play a patient game like you mentioned before. People have a tendency to tighten here. There's as much money to be won as they progress at this state of the brackets as there is to lose. So I think we're gonna see the first couple of racks of this set being played tight. They're going to be filling each other out, but at the end of the day, matches aren't always won on safety play. Somebody's going to have to open up here soon. And it'll be the person I feel that gets in. There you go. There's a misstep on Danny's part. Lost the cue ball a little bit on that and scratched in the top left corner pocket.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if this rack can be fully played out, though. Look where the 4 ball is. It's right under the 8 ball, and Mark's going to have to try to either play a great combo, which he's lining up right now, or he's going to have to play the short side of the 4 somehow, maybe even play for a bank. There's just a lot of problems that could unfold here for him just with this situation. If he can get out of this situation, I'm not saying he can't do something here.
Well, again, the last thing that he wanted to be is shooting over the 6 to get to the 4. He's just made that combination a little bit more tedious and difficult. But Mark's a shooter. I've seen him really advance and prosper through his capabilities over this tournament.
Yeah, but that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot. It was rushed, and that's the first mental error that I've seen already.
No, you're absolutely right. And again, he's struggling with his will at this point. But these are strong-minded players. You don't get this far in the game without having a good head game and a good head about your shoulders.
Well, that's true. If I was going to judge this like a boxing match right now, I would immediately give the edge to Danny, just on a mental side. So let's see what happens. Danny also has to execute, so.
They both do. At the end of the day, these are 2 shooters here. These are gentlemen that like to stay at the table. And the best way to guarantee that you're going to win is to keep your opponent in their seat. I mean, that's pool 101. And when these guys get revved up and going, they're capable of breaks and runs, multiple breaks and runs, in fact. I think they've both shown it throughout the 2-day event. So this is an exciting match. I mean, this is the way the playoffs should be.
Uh-oh. It's one thing I've actually had the pleasure of watching a lot of Danny's matches. I've streamed him a couple of times, and I've covered him, and I've also played him. And Danny will go off on a shot or two, but he will very quickly compose himself and play the right shot when he needs to. And that's the thing about Danny that's making him a winner all over the place. So he's won a lot of money, a lot of action matches. And he was also the winner of the Jointed Q Stone Ear Memorial Tournament, which is 5,000 added about 6 months ago or 4 months ago, something like that.
That's right, the first of the year. The first of the year.
Yes, he won that tournament.
Here's a little secret that I'll share with you. Now, Mark has been coming on multiple occasions over the last few weeks, playing our 9-ball open tournament that we hold twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. And he's pulled out a couple of wins on those. So you know what they say, the tables that you practice on are the tables that you become champions on. So this is kind of his adopted home.
Okay, I understand. So he feels comfortable here, and that actually, in my experience, is a good edge too, because we're essentially looking at an even match up to right now. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that was a horrible mistake.
Yeah, that's the second time in this first opening rack that Danny's let the cue ball get away from him. And I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that stroke arm loose. And again, that's what the initial rack of any set is for.
Yes, but at the same time, he's showing errors, and that's what you don't want to do either. You show errors. You know what I mean? You show an
errors unanswered by your opposition are a little less intense. Now, if Mark closes his first rack with a drop of this 9-ball, Danny's going to be reminiscent of that.
Yeah, he basically will be punished. Yeah, Mark.
Assume that Danny would have.
Yeah, Mark gives it to him.
We all agree that would have been the outcome on that.
So Danny Gokhul takes the first rack. It's a race to 6, and we're talking a second, third place match right now between these guys. The winner of this match will go on to play Amar Kang, who waits patiently in the hot seat. He's got a cue in his hand right now. He's warming up at will on table 2. And first game to Danny Gokhul. And that's the sound of another break.
It's looking a little dry. All right, Daniel. Well, it looks about as dry as the first break. Let's see what Mark can do here. He's got an open path to the 1 with a reasonable opportunity to fall good on the 2, and left himself an angle, maybe a little more severe than he was looking for to get down to the 3. Now, I'm not sure if Mark's going to be able to control that cue ball and make that 3 pocketable in that side.
You know what here? I kind of like this angle for him because he can actually back cut this in. I don't like this. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
He's playing safe. That's got to be what he's doing. Yes, okay. He's playing safety.
Now,
okay, that was a good shot, but he could have actually made that 2, brought the cue ball down to the bottom rail, and then bumped into the 3, developed it somehow, because the 3 didn't really have much of a pocket to go to anyway.
That's a good point, Daniel, that you bring that up. I will tell you on that last rotation of the 2 ball,
it made that. Did you see how thin? And a rail. Okay, good.
He's good. He's good. He's in good shape right now. And again, even with the 2 being possibly pocketable, riding the rail to the corner pocket, again, like you had mentioned before, that 3 is a little tough.
The 3 kind of has no future right now. This is a safety right here. This is definitely a safety.
Good call. We'll see what he did with the 3.
And look, he opened up the 3. Tiny bit.
Just an inch and a half has now made that a little bit more accessible as a pocketable shot.
Well, it's more accessible, too, because the 2 ball has been moved near the 3. So you just make the 2, and then you might get shape on the 3 because of where the 2 is.
Well, the outcome of the cue ball, too, that 5 ball's taking that 1 rail kick away. Looks like he's jumping here. Or is he? No, he's going to, all right, there you go. He's gonna tie some things up over there.
Yeah.
Now, see, I like this.
This is automatic right here. This could be a 3-foul game right here, in fact.
It could be. And you know what? These are generals of strategy at this point. If they're not going to be able to get the run, then they're going to make the others suffer. So let's see who gets the betterment of this. All right, now if Danny doesn't get this with the 1 rail kick past the 7, that's going to put him on 2. That's dangerous right now. Well, you can tell the intensity of Mark's face. He's trying to get that first rack back, Daniel. He's not one to dwell on that rattled 9.
You think he's not thinking about the buffet at Claim Jumpers?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. He's a little guy. He doesn't need a big appetite. Little goes a long way with that gentleman.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish I was a little more mindful of my weight.
For those who don't know, I'm standing here with Chris Williams of Rack and Roll Productions.
Thank you, Daniel. I mean, again, just a brief interlude as Danny pauses to figure out which direction he's going to take that cue ball to impact the 2. This has just been an incredible event. Amazing support from spectators through the stream, in their presence here in the pool hall. The players have been incredible. Daniel, working with you for the first time, it's been amazing. It's amazing, and
wow, man.
I love what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
It's great things. All right, so Danny's down.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Whoa.
How good did he hit it? But the table's unforgiving right now, Daniel.
Wow, that's just no rewards. I mean, I don't think that was the table. I think it was the shot he chose and just the way he hit it. You know, it was the only way you could hit it, but.
Well, I don't think you could have came off that rail any better. Obviously, he would have liked the thin. He would have liked to thin the 2. But like you said before, do you take the chance to thin it or do you hit it to guarantee that you don't go to 2?
Well, I think on a safety like that, he was just trying to hit the 2.
Yeah,
That's
you're absolutely
all
right.
he's trying to do.
The last thing you need is the added pressure of the 3 foul.
Well, he had that 3 foul situation looming over him. Now what? Now what are you going to do, Mark? This is no good.
All right, Mark looks like he's got a strategy here. Let's see what he does with the 3.
Oh, he played a kick. I like that shot. I play shots like that whenever I get the chance.
Okay.
Okay.